Hi. Okay, so we're back with Lay Talks. We have just seen the Spider-Man movie, and we have a review for you. Spoiler!
Spoiler alert.
Just leave now.
Let's talk about how we like the movie compared to other movies, or if we like this movie at all. How much did we like it? Now, I'm gonna let you start, Leah, and tell me how you like the movie.
Okay.
How was it?
I liked the movie. Okay, I liked the movie. I didn't hate it. It was good. It was a good way to tie in Spider-Man with the Avengers and going into Infinity War. But I just feel like I wish I saw more of what Spider-Man can do. But I understood that he was only 15 and he doesn't really know. He's never been trained or anything. He just always helps with the little things. And then when Vulture came, he was like, oh, I'm just gonna fight him with what I know, which was cool, but he didn't do a lot of tricks, which I really wanted to see, but it was still fun.
Yeah.
So what did you think, Joe?
I like this movie. Very realistic, as you said. The suit was fantastic. Was well made.
Was fun.
No spider sense. It was all like I liked how the suit was actually talking to him.
Right.
Yeah.
Saying you got this much many web combinations. It's like, wow, this is like.
But overall, with the movie, though, how did you feel about it?
I felt like it was pretty good. I mean,
So you think it's the best Spider-Man?
yes.
Out of all the Spider-Man?
Out of all the Spider-Man.
Now here's where this fool is wrong. All right, let me tell you how you're wrong. Okay, now we had the discussion coming home in the car, but we decided to table it for the show. All right, so Dwayne thinks that this movie is better than Spider-Man 2. You gotta be kidding me. Spider-Man 2 is the best comic book movie ever made, one. And Spider-Man 2 was dang sure better than this Spider-Man. Now, earlier on, I talked about the practicality of this movie. Yes, it was realistic. I mean, everything about this made sense, right? This is truly, I mean, if there was a kid who was bitten by a radioactive spider and had these powers, everything that happened in this movie totally made sense. But there also is the reason why this movie was not as good as Spider-Man 2.
Too realistic.
Because it was too realistic. I want my fantasy to be more fantastic. Okay? I don't go to see a comic book movie to be in reality. Because if I wanted to do that, I could read a book.
Yeah.
When I go to a movie that is a comic book movie, it needs to be fantastic. Now, it doesn't have to be silly or stupid, but it needs to be fantastic. It needs to be outlandish like how Spider-Man 2 was. Action, suspense, thriller, fun, keeping me in the chase, wondering what's going to happen next. Is Doc Ock going to look for him? The villains need to be over the top. The day need to be almost cartoonish because it's a comic book movie. And this was such a practical movie. It reminded me of actually a TV movie. I could have watched this on TV and it would have been a movie. Good movie, but was it a comic book movie? I mean, what do you think, Leah?
I don't know. It just, I do agree that there should have been more. I just feel like there should have just been more, like more action, more of him figuring out things, because the suit had a lot of different components to it, but he didn't really explore that much, because when he was in that place where he got stuck in, I forgot what it was called, but he had time to like show us like a little bit of what he could do, but there was nothing to that. I do agree that Spider-Man 2, the original, was better because of the action and suspense, like he said, and I don't know.
So I'll let you rebut what I just talked about. What do you think?
That's your haters.
No, I like the movie. I'm in between.
So why do you think this movie, Dwayne, was the best Spider-Man? What's your opinion?
It's my opinion.
Give me the reasons why.
What
what discussion do you have to say this is better?
See, I'm all about realistic movies. I mean,
really?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Because guess which movie beat Spider-Man 2?
Which one?
The Dark Knight.
I'm not gonna take away from The Dark Knight.
That was a realistic movie.
It was a realistic movie, but I don't know if it was better than Spider-Man 2, but it was a great movie. I'm not gonna take
Dark Knight was definitely better than Spider-Man 2. Like we're not getting into it.
We're not getting into it.
I'm all about realistic movies, like what you said. Everything that's been going on in the world, they're actually relating it to all these comic book movies, even movies. That are coming to theaters.
Last thing. At the very ending, Vulture knock down this building on top of Spider-Man. And you could see in his face and how his voice was, he was like struggling to get it. He was like, I can't do this, like I need help. And it sounded, it was just so great. Tom Holland is such a great actor when it came to the scene, because it really showed, yeah, Peter Parker's a kid and this building just fell on top of him. Like, that's a really scary moment, but then he was like, I'm Spider-Man.
That was a really powerful scene, because in that scene, it was realistic because here you have a 15-year-old kid, a building on the top of him, he's trapped and he's screaming out, hello, hello, help.
Yeah.
What you would do, right? If you're trapped and you can't move. And, in any other movie, of course, he would just push that stuff off of him.
Yeah.
But it showed that he was just a kid and trying to figure out coming into his own with his powers, and before he became actual Spider-Man.
Okay, well, that was our review on Spider-Man Homecoming. Make sure to subscribe and like, because we have more videos coming out, like the premiere of Who's Amelia? And also, we have a premiere of Battle of the Ages, a dance battle.
It's a dance battle between the mom, me and my wife, and these kids, and we're going to show them age ain't nothing but the number.
All right, bye.